It's the NBA brought to you by 2K Sports on this very special Easter Sunday. Kevin Harlan here along with analysts Greg Anthony and Steve Smith, and we'll be hearing from DA along the sideline all game long. We've got the Detroit Pistons and the Portland Trail Blazers. To the middle. Bridges inside. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lillard.
Pistons ball.
Portland on defense. Van Vliet looking around. 4 on the clock. This game will probably be something of a chess match, don't you think, Greg? Both these squads love to run intelligent half-court strategies.
Yeah, you can expect to see some interesting playmaking as these squads try to open each other up and create opportunities to score.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. And so here's Portland. And here's Beverly. Pass to Lillard. At the elbow, it's Valanciunas. Kicks it out to Lillard. 5 on the clock. Trailblazers moving the ball around. No good from Valanciunas.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
And Greg, beyond the lottery picks, this Pistons team has a lot of young players looking to make a name for themselves.
Second-round picks are guys let go by their first team. There's an underdog quality to the roster. Guys hungry to prove they belong.
Now, here's Lillard. After the miss from Vucevic. Back to Randall. Lillard outside. Lets it go from deep. No good from Valanciunas. And Barnes has got the ball here for Detroit. Searching for their first points of the game. Barnes the screen. Detroit, no good that time either.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Lillard outside. Pass to Randall. Back to Lillard. Detroit with the rebound.
Huge challenge at the rim. The defender could not have played that any better.
In the corner, George with it. Over Beverly. And he overshot that one, missing.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. And after several playoff runs, the Portland Trail Blazers, Smitty, decided to shake things up.
The decision to deal key role players shows they wanted a change in direction. They felt like their team needed some changes, but it looks like they still are aiming to remain competitive.
Now here's Randall. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Offensive rebound. And Reed has it in the corner. To the left wing. Fires from deep. A shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
What a beautiful look. Randall continues to round out his game in the prime of his career.
Here's George. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, GA, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
And I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin. But give him credit. To battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive will.
Here's Reed. And that one's good. Beverly.
The underrated vision of Holiday. I like it when he's distributing, and I think his coach does as well.
Inside, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
He just bangs down the one-hander.
2 very easy points right here. Pass to Brooks. From deep. And another 3 for Portland.
Confident and relatively efficient from 3. Brooks gives you another person who can space the floor.
In the corner, George with it. The 19-foot shot. And no good that time. And the Trailblazers going the other way.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story. Inconsistent with his offense.
Here's Reed. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
I love the patience Beverly has developed with the ball in his hands. Terrific find.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Holiday still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Personal foul.
And that one misses.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
"11 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's McConnell. Out to Harris. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. The defensive...
Pistons 3. Fantastic. Big round of applause for your Trailblazers.
Well, we hope you're enjoying your Easter as we are here, as we get underway once again. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Trailblazers.
Well, in my opinion, the way the 3 has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
It's Beverly on the wing. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Beverly's got the lead up to 14 now for the Trailblazers. GA, something that's kept Portland from getting over the hump is their defense.
Kevin, their defensive rating hasn't been pretty for several years. It's a point of emphasis for the Blazers going forward. Shore up the D and try and take that next step.
Lillard outside. Pass to Harris. 6 on the shot clock. And Lillard throws it down.
Dame Lillard can untie your shoes with moves like that.
The kick out to Barnes. The wide open look here for Vucevic. And a miss there on the triple.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, the Blazers missed the playoffs last season for the first time in almost a decade. Coach Billups says, it's been a lot here so far, but I just know that I'm built for this. This is what I do, and it gives me the opportunity to stand up as a man to show that I can lead. I'm ready for it. Kevin?
I think he is, and he's embracing the challenge, which is fun to watch. David, thanks. Barnes, the screen. For three, Van Vliet. Detroit, no good that time either. And here's Lillard. He brings it up to the Portland Trail Blazers. Beverly, wide open. Back to Lillard. Pass to Beverly. From deep. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Beverly's got 6 points in the quarter.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Over to the wing. Back to Trent. Trying to end the drought. And it's Portland with the rebound.
And you look at the loyalty Lillard has shown. Stuck with the Blazers through thick and thin. It's why he is beloved in Portland.
That's a 2 from Lillard. Back to Valanciunas for 3. Hits it from three-point range. Valanciunas has got his first 3 points of the game.
And you really can't say that it's like they've been lights out here on this run, but they are just getting a lot of second chance opportunities.
Barnes can't get it to go. And at some point, Greg, you wonder if Lillard is the greatest Blazer of all time.
Listen, he is in the conversation. You'd have to include Walden Drexler up there. But Lillard's resume in Portland has a strong argument.
And Lillard gets it to go.
Defense does all they can inside, but Dame manages to slip his shot right past him.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And a wide open look for Valanciunas. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Trent can't hit.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout, or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
Lillard. That one doesn't drop. And the Pistons now going the other way. Top the key, Barnes. The Pistons working the ball around now. Can they get it? Good. He hits the jump shot.
Jr.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Screen by Valanciunas. Here's Lillard. Great D that time from Vucevic.
Having a shaky time from the floor, but his teammates have been picking up the slack.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. It's Trent on the wing. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Getting high in the air, Gary Trent Jr. teaching the rim a lesson.
And again, it's the Trailblazers missing. Picked by Vucevic. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. McConnell scanning the floor to the wing right side. Here's Reed. Out to Harris. Launches a 3. And Vucevic pulls it down.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
McConnell with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. In decades past, teams that led the league in threes, if they shot that same rate now, would rank, Greg, dead last in the NBA. So with that thought, which teams of yesteryear probably should have shot more threes?
And that's a good one. Kevin, I think you got to look back to the Run TMC Warriors, right? How about the Larry Bird Celtics? And they could knock down the triple.
Pass to Holiday. To the left side wing. Now here's Brooks. Back to Reed. Here's McConnell. Randall with the ball. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Brooks with no one around. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall.
You can run these plays for Brooks. He's improving in the catch-and-shoot area.
Pass to George. Trying to find Vucevic. Hits it to him. On the mark with the 15-footer.
And likes the view from there. He's a strong mid-range shooter.
And with that height, he can get a clean look on any shot at any time.
The kick out to Holiday. A three ball. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
And now in his 14th NBA season, just one All-Star appearance for Jrue Holiday, but that belies his greatness as a player.
Brooks right side. Back to Holiday. To the wing on the left. Here's Reed. Out to the right wing. Pass to Brooks. Now, here's McConnell. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Basket good. You know, Greg, you can make the case Jrue Holiday is the prototypical two-way guard.
And, you know, and defense can sometimes go overlooked just one All-Star game. But Jrue's impact perhaps greater than some other players with multiple All-Star seasons.
Holiday gets the bucket.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. We've heard about player tracking on the court, but now shot tracking is helping players refine their strokes. It measures not just makes or misses, but the arc and the depth and the left to right direction of shots. These systems provide instant feedback to shooters and help them find the bottom of the net. Kevin, back to you.
Sign me up. That is a fascinating story. David, thank you.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so one free throw coming up. So it'll be Julius Randle shooting. It's on Jordan Clarkson. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And Greg, just like you, Julius Randle is a southpaw, left-handed.
Yeah, and you know, the angles are different for lefties. We operate a little differently, and I think that can throw defenders off. So I'm always going to pull for the southpaw. He's a big combo guard, and Ivy plays with no fear in there.
Out to the right wing. Screened by Valanciunas. Right wing. This one for three. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Being that Valanciunas is 7 feet tall, he is a real problem for the defenses.
And when you look at the complete game of the Detroit Pistons, there are struggles on both ends of the floor, which I'm sure can feel discouraging at times.
Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. And stolen by McConnell. And now Portland on the break. Beverly with the ball. Harris, good.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Muscala misses. And here are the Blazers. They're on a 19-4 run right now. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Harris outside. Portland moving the ball around. Ingles in the corner. Over Ivy. Off target from the wing.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
And so it...
49. The Pistons, 11.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this team to become competitive. Greg, we know a lot of teams using former NBA officials now working as consultants to teach their players how the refs see the game. Is always looking for that edge.
Yeah, Kevin, I think it's a great idea because philosophically sometimes as the rules evolve, players got to learn how to evolve with them. So not getting the calls you might expect, also how you communicate with officials. I think all of that stuff plays a big role in just furthering that dynamic between the officials and the players. Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Pistons on defense. Pass to Holiday. Here is Lillard. Defended by Bridges. Lillard looking around. Back to Holiday. And no good. Bridges with some nice defense. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And again, it's the Pistons missing.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Detroit ball. On the floor for your Trailblazers.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. To the inside. George.
Paul George.
And it's George finishing it off.
Long and athletic, PG-13 is a terror when he reaches the cup.
Lillard outside. The tray. Sinks the three-pointer. Lillard's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
He takes it in. Holiday, no one around him. They get it back from the arc. And that's good. Damian Lillard for 3. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Blazers?
What I love, and the coaching staff has to love, is the defense. They've really brought the energy with all these blocks we've seen in this one.
And we also got to highlight how lackluster the opposition has been in terms of boxing out. This team is flat out bullying them on the offensive glass.
Lillard from outside. The Trailblazers rebound. Fires the 3. The shot by Holiday, no good.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Some things change here in the league, but a little trash talk still seems, Steve, like a key component to the game. I'm having a hard time remembering. Did you partake in that?
I did, Kevin, but I didn't call it trash talk. We just talked, and you tried to get into your opponent's head. And also, for me, I played better when I was talking.
Randall down low. Lillard fires away from way outside. From beyond the arc, and then some. Lillard's got 11 points here in just the second half. Outside, George. To the paint. Here's Barnes. From past the arc. Vucevic with the bucket.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength. Poor Portland.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this is a great team effort by everyone.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going to the sweep the next time they face off.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Valanciunas.
No, there's a few ways to control a game, right? You can do it with pace, you can do it with patience and efficiency. Tonight he did it by owning the boards.
Here's Barnes off the inbound pass. Nice D from Brooks. Here is Lillard. In the corner, it's Harris. Good on the three-point shot.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The shot by Lillard, wide open. And another three for Portland.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul. Now the floor for the Pistons.
Harris, right side. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had